What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another NBA 2K25 video. And in today's video, I have another episode of Badge Breakdowns for you guys, as you can see on your screen. In today's episode, we are talking about the Finishing Badge Float game. Now, if you read the description, it says that float game improves a player's ability to make floaters. Now, this year, I don't know if you guys have had much, experience or playing time with using floaters, but this year, floaters are kind of garbage. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. At least in season one, they were pretty trash. They were pretty garbage. They were very inconsistent. They were nowhere near as good as they were last year in 2K24. Floaters were godsend. All types of layups were godsend. And I played with the meter on last year in 2K24. And the things that I was able to do, even with a very low layup rating, was just amazing. Even with like a 70, 75-ish layup, you didn't even really need an 80. I think I started out with like an 85, 84 or something like that. Then my next build, no, I'm lying. I started out with a 78 on my first build. And then from 78, I think I went up because I was seeing what I was doing with the 78, and I was like, wow, if I'm this good with the 78, imagine what I would be doing if I had a 91. So I went 91 layup for like Hall of Fame layup badges. And then from 91, the things that I was doing, I made another build with drive and dunk. And my layup was low. I had like a 93 drive and dunk, but my layup was like a 50. And then I seen what I was doing with those layups with the 50 layup. So I'm like, so wait a minute, I don't even need a 91 layup or an 85 or an 80 or a 78 or any of these things. I can do this with like no layup or a 70 layup. So going forward, all my builds had like a minimum of like a 72 or 73 layup for just bronze badges. Now, I say all of that just to say that layups in general were much better in 2K24. 2K25 layups are just not that good if you're using meter and timing, okay? Let me finish. I know you guys cut me off like, nah, you're wrong, layups are OP. Let me finish. I'm talking about with meter. Now, with meter off playing real player percentage, oh yeah, anything goes in. But floaters still don't drop like that. I don't know what it is. Floaters just don't drop like that. Now, they did say in the patch update, right, for season 2 that they were going to be doing something with floaters. I don't know if the floaters was using close shot instead of driving layup, or it was using driving layup instead of close shot, or it was using one or the other when it was supposed to be combining two, but they did something to patch the floaters to make them a little bit better, allegedly. Now, I don't know because I don't really go to floaters on my builds in this game. You know, I can get high levels on certain builds, but I don't really throw floaters. I tried throwing them up in the beginning of like the game cycle or whatever, and even with an 81 driving layup, let me go down to 81 driving layup, right? Let's reset this and let's go to 81 driving layup and see what the minimum is. I think I got like a 70 something close shot, like 73, but let's say 66, 81. That's still silver float game, right? I should be able to make a floater, bro. Like, even with layup timing off, right? Real player percentage, I still wasn't hitting any floaters with an 81 layup and silver float game. So I was just kind of at a loss. I'm just like, well, what am I doing wrong? Like, is the badge just ass? Like, what? Now, again, I have a center build, right? Let's go center. Let's go 7 feet. I don't remember what my wingspan is, but I do have a 96 on the close shot, which means that's enough to get me Hall of Fame float game, which I do have maxed out float game, right? And even on this build, like just throwing up floaters was just bricking, bro. Like, and the only thing that I can contribute this to is either the badge just isn't good and it needs to be buffed, or maybe we're just so used to having these other layup badges that helped us with finishing. Because, of course, in 2K24, I was really good at finishing, but I also had Pro Touch, which was giving me a boost for green in shots or releasing them in that meter window for a white or whatever to drop, right? Pro Touch. And then I was also getting a boost from Giant Slayer if I was going up on a taller opponent. So if I'm 6'3", 6'4" guard, 6'6" guard, and I'm going at the rim to a 7'1", 7'2" big, I'm getting Pro Touch, I'm getting float game, and I'm getting a Giant Slayer boost towards that floater or that layup versus now in this game, all we have is float game. There is no pro touch. There is no giant slayer. So a lot of these like badges are not going to be as good as they were. Float game and layup mixmaster for like the hop steps and euros into floaters and stuff. None of those things are going to be as good as they were, and I understand that. But even then, to the extent of even having gold or Hall of Fame, and it just still won't drop whether I have the meter on or real player percentage on. Like, I don't know. I just think that the badge is broken. Let me know down below what has been your experience with float game. I can't even really give you guys a recommendation because, like I said, I used this on bronze. I used it on silver, gold, Hall of Fame, and I didn't even waste my time putting the +1 on this because I'm like, if I was using this at the Hall of Fame level and I wasn't seeing floaters go like drop down consistently how it should be with the ratings I have, then why the hell would I waste my time even for one game? Why the hell would I waste my time putting +1 on this badge just to still not knock down any floaters? And if you're telling me, even if I did put my +1 on here and use Legend Float Game, if you're telling me that I have to go all the way up to Legend for the badge to actually work or to consistently hit, then what do I even need Legend for, bro? Like, I'm going to waste all of my attributes and all the points in VC to go this high on close shot or layup just to make floaters. It just doesn't seem useful to me, man. Like, let me know again down below in the comments if your experience with the badge might be a little bit different than mine's. But me personally, this is another one of those badges that just seem like it's broken, kind of like Pick Dodger, where it's like it just doesn't seem like this badge works at all. It's been your boy Swiftly. Again, please let me know in the comments down below what has been your experience with the float game badge. And also subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content. And of course, more badge breakdowns like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.